Well, hey everyone, welcome back to the This Week at Island Church podcast. Pastor Will, how you doing this week?
Just having a great week. Thank you, Matt.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining me today. Give us a little bit of a recap. What happened last week? What's been going on last Sunday, and kind of what was the vibe like on Sunday morning?
Another good service, Matt. We had returning guests in our worship service. That was a good thing. It's always good to see people second, third, fourth time. There's quite a number of people that are moved to the island. I guess maybe in anticipation of school, or maybe it's just something that's happened in terms of a season in the church. But people are moving. They're coming. Actually, their first week they're here. Their second week they're here. And we've had some first-time guests. It was just a good Sunday in terms of that. And our School of Christian Living went so well at 8:45 that morning as well. We got a lot of affirmations from that, and so it was a good day. The kids still having quite a number of kids that are coming. Our women's group actually still meeting, and they're having a good study together. And so just a lot of great things happening.
I love it. Very, very cool. Well, coming up this week, big things on the horizon. I know you're going to be out of town visiting the grandbabies this week. I know I'm super excited because I get to preach on Sunday. So really, really pumped to be with the church on Sunday for School of Christian Living and also our 10 o'clock service. But what's happening kind of farther out with the church life events coming up? What's coming down the pipe for us?
Oh, there's so much planned. We're looking at our October, November, December schedule. It's really a lot of things there. But let me also affirm we're look forward to your preaching as well, Matt. So we're excited about that. And when you're here before, our people just love being under your teaching and engaging with you on a personal level. I also want to let our people know some of them will remember David Lawhead, who used to lead our worship here for about a year or so. David did. He was just beloved by our people. David, we worked it out for David to be able to step in this week for Sandy. And so he's looking forward to that. Actually, as it relates to the future, David's also going to be bringing his school choir again, or the quartet. Maybe it's 10 of them. I'm not sure what you call that, but his ensemble.
Yeah.
And they're going to be doing the a cappella stuff. And their group is named Pitchfork. And so they're going to be coming in December. So that's a good thing. Sandy and I had a meal with David just this past weekend, and looking forward to him being with the service. Just hate that I'm going to be out this week, and Sandy, as will some of our people, but look forward to your preaching and David's being in lead worship. In terms of the future, the October, November, December get to be kind of stacked up. We have a momentum coming up at the end of this month. It's going to be a lot to celebrate. We're making progress on our building. Getting the design put together. In November, we'll see the men's group restart. We've got Oktoberfest with the island. We'll be having a table over there. We just secured yesterday the face painter. If you were around last year for that, we'll do that for the kids. It's something we give and just give away to the community with face painting and the balloon art. I guess that's what they call them, balloon artist. And so that's going on. We've got our trunk or treat coming at the end of October. We've got baptism and picnic in November. There's just a lot of great things. Actually, hey, one more thing I didn't mention this past Sunday. We have a couple in our church that we had a situation where we really needed to baptize them in a situation they could get in and out of the water more easily. So we actually baptized him in their home this past Sunday afternoon. And he had his children and grandchildren there. They did, and some of our deacons and leaders were there to help support that. But that was a most people in our church would know anything about that. That was a great celebration. Anytime you see somebody go through baptism, that's a wonderful thing. So a lot of great things happening, Matt.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, give us a few ways that folks can be praying for the church this week, whether it's you specifically as their pastor. We always like to ask that, whether it's events coming up, whether it's specific people in the church or just needs that you're hearing. How can folks be praying for the church this week?
Well, we're trying to work on, they can pray for us as it relates to the building. We're going to get these early drawings going and make the design take place with a guy named Mike Wilburn. He's going to be helping us with this. We're going under contract with him officially today. We've been doing some of the work, but we'll sign that contract today and get that off to him and get started on that. And then just for people to get reconnected into the small groups, we've got a new group that has started just this past week on Wednesday nights. We've got two groups on Wednesday night. We have one at the building here, and then one at Joel and Teresa Lofton's home. They're going to be looking at the resource about, I think it's from David Jeremiah, in terms of a sermon series that he preached. And so people love his work. He's just a great teacher. And so I believe it's Life Beyond Amazing. So on Wednesday night, so you can pray about the people that get connected to those particular groups, because it's one thing for people to be guests, but it's another thing for them to be connected. So if our people can just pray that they get connected, pray that our building continues to move along, and then we're going to be gone. Pray for you and David as you guys provide leadership this week in the life of our church.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Pastor Will. Super excited about the weekends to come. Glad you're getting some time off with those grandbabies. I know it's always a big deal and always a precious time at the ages they are. So good luck understanding their little baby babble, and enjoy it. Safe travels. We'll see you all here next week.